Hey friends, I'm picking up on the book Gratitude on this 8th page, 3rd paragraph, a few lines in. I made a blunder through my first read, and so I'm going to be rereading the 3rd paragraph on page 8 for those of you who are following along with your pages. "I think I will start right now," exclaimed Andrea. She headed to the house with Libby, writing her finger. "First, I am grateful for my wonderful family. Next, I am grateful to be living on a beautiful farm that provides us with the food and income we need to live." She grabbed a pad of sticky notes on the counter and a pen. Carefully, she wrote each item she was grateful for on a separate sticky note, folded it, and placed it in an empty drawer. "That's great," Andrea encouraged Libby. "If you feel grateful for these things, you'll be a happier person." "Can I share a secret with you?" Libby whispered. "Yes," Andrea whispered back. "I love secrets." Libby said, "Hold me close to your ear and I'll tell you." As Andrea lifted up her hand, Libby leaned toward her ear and whispered, "At dinner tonight, tell your parents how grateful you are for having such a wonderful family and such a beautiful farm. You will make them very happy." "Okay, Libby, I'll do it. Thank you for teaching me about gratitude today," Andrea said as she went out on the long porch of the farmhouse. Libby was still writing on her index finger. "You are very welcome, Andrea. Thank you for listening." Libby's wings started to flutter and became blurry as she took flight. That night, at the dinner table, Andrea told her parents how grateful she was to have such a wonderful family and to live on such a beautiful farm. Andrea's brothers and sisters giggled. Her mom smiled and said, "What a lovely thing to say, Andrea. Where did that come from?" "A friend shared with me the power of gratitude," Andrea explained, "and I wanted to show you that I am grateful." Her father looked up from the newspaper he was reading and said, "Andrea, I have to go to the market to deliver some peaches tomorrow. How would you like to come with me?" Andrea was thrilled. Her father had never asked her to go to the market with him before. "Sure, Dad, I'd love to," she said. The next day, as she and her father were carrying the peaches into the market, Andrea noticed a poor boy, sitting outside the market area by himself. The little boy looked dirty and hungry, so Andrea asked her dad if she could give him a peach to eat. Her dad said, Sure, you can give him 3 or 4 peaches if you want." Andrea walked over to the boy and handed him the fruit, saying, "Here you go. I thought you might like some peaches." The little boy looked up, the boy looked up, smiled gratefully, and said, "Thank you very much." As they were riding home quietly in the pickup truck, her dad glanced over to her and said, "Andrea, I am very proud of you for sharing our fruit with that boy. You show that you are grateful for what we have by sharing with someone who has less than you do. That is very important. Thank you." Andrea smiled and said, "You're welcome, Daddy." And she continued to smile all the way home. Andrea had a feeling that her gratitude experiment would change her life forever. Gratitude is being thankful for what we have. Gratitude brings contentment by showing your appreciation of learning loving, and being. You think positively when you show that you respect others and appreciate what they do. You are showing gratitude. So, friends, in closing out our book here on gratitude, just a few reminders. You show gratitude when you say thank you to your parents, teachers, and peers for all they do for you. You give thanks for everything life has given you. You give thanks for today. You appreciate what others do for you, no matter how small it is. You appreciate your health, your education, and the love and friendship you receive from those around you. And you always, always, always say thank you. Friends, thank you for tuning in and viewing part 2 of Gratitude featuring Andrea and Libby the Ladybug. And I will have your activity posted to Dojo a little later today. See you soon.